afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wei Han Tan, a Singapore national badminton athlete, coming to you live from Hong Wen Secondary School. This is the 2021 National Games Senior Division Girls. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. We were having some problems with the live stream and the commentary. So this afternoon we have the Senior Girls Division Finals. Raffles Girls Primary School up against Tong School. We have the first singles represented by Chua Yu Ro Annabelle, and Tong School represented by Dorcas Ng Ziqi. Yep, so at 12:30 p.m. the matches started, and Chua Yu Ro Annabelle from Raffles Girls, she took the first game 2-0. And right now, we are on to the first doubles. We have Sherry Tan from Raffles Girls Primary School and Sophia Ho Jin Shan. And on the opposite ends, Tong School, represented in the blue jersey, we have Leong Si En and Lian Li Yishen. So currently right now, both team players are warming up. So just a little recap on the previous match that was not commentated on. Raffles Girls School, represented by Chua Yu Ro Annabelle, she took the first game 2-0, and the score was 21-13 and 21-12. Currently, the first doubles are doing their warm-up. They have about 2 minutes to go. Once again, right now, this is coming live to you from Hong Wen Secondary School, the 2021 National School Games Senior Division Girls Finals. First and second placing. First doubles of the Senior Division Girls Finals is kicking off right now. Good smash by the Tong Primary School girl. That's 1-love. First point of the game goes to Tong Primary School. That service went wide. So in the game of badminton, when you do a service, you are supposed to serve to the horizontal end of the court. And in doubles, the front line and the back line is out, so you have to serve in between the box. Scores currently 3-2 in favor of Raffles Girls School. Once again, Raffles Go School is represented by Sherry Tan and Sophia Ko in the yellow jersey, and they're up against Tong School in the blue jersey, represented by En Leong and Lian Li. Scores currently at 4-3 with Raffles Girls in the lead. Good work of the wrist there by Raffles Girls. Scores at 5-4. A little background about the senior division girls. The players on court, as you can see, they are of age 11 and 12, primary 5 and primary 6. So I was earlier speaking on to the coach of Tong School. He was telling me that for senior division, they are primary 5 and primary 6, whereas the junior division are primary 1 to primary 4. So currently coming live to you from Hongwen Secondary School is the senior division girls finals match. First and second placing. That was a mistake from Tong School. A smash into the net that was a bit low. Having a little issues with the scoreboard right there. Okay, now we've reached the 11-point interval. We have Raffles Girls currently in the lead of 11-7. Currently take a 60-second short break. We'll be right back. And we're back. 11-7, Raffles goes to serve. A shot went wide, 12-7 is currently the score. Good smash right down the line in the middle from Raffles Go School. As you can see, both teams' line judges, they are players from the same school. Because of the COVID restrictions, there is a bubble. The restrictions is not to mix teams from other schools. If not, usually the line judges will be from opposite schools, which is currently playing on the other court, the third, fourth placing between Fairfield Primary School and Queenstown Primary School. However, because of the COVID bubble, the line judges are the same players from the same school. However, I believe that the players definitely will demonstrate integrity and do their line judging to the best ability of their integrity. Scores currently 9-16, with Raffles Girls still in the lead. Once again, another good killer from the front of the court by Raffles Girls. We're seeing a pretty straightforward game right now with a 9-point lead from Raffles Girls School. Make that 10-point lead. Just 2 points away from taking the first game. Once again, another killer. We're seeing a few of the similar shots, similar winners from Raffles Girls School. And that's game. Raffles Girls School taking the first set, 21-10. Changing ends of the court. Gonna be a 2-minute interval. We'll be right back. And we're back right now, live. Second game of the first doubles, Senior Division Girls Finals. Once again, Raffles Girls School, represented by Sherry Tan and Sophia Ko, up against Tong School, represented by Ann Leong and Lian Lee. The first game, Raffles Girls won, took the game by 1-0 with a score of 21-9. Once again, this is the Senior 2021 National School Games Senior Division Girls Finals. And we're on our second match right now. First doubles, second game. Scores currently at 3-all. having a conversation with the umpire right now. I think there's some issues with the scoreboard. Scores at 5-3. Good rally. Mistake right there from Tong. Good smash. Winner from Tong school. Down the backhand of the Raffles goes. A little bit of confusion there in the middle. Both players looking at each other. Good point right there for Tong school. The girls from Tong school doing a really good job right now compared to the first set. Raffles girls had an easy and straightforward win, taking the first game by 21-9. Let's see if the girls from Tong school will be able to take back the second set. Scores currently at 6-8. Good shot. Tong school currently on the attacking, which looks like it's working pretty well for them. Easy service error. Another mistake down into the net. It would be good if the players try to cut down on their mistakes and not let the points get away from them so easily. Once again, Raffles Girls Primary School has reached the interval and they're in the lead of 11-7. They're at a 60-second break right now. And we're back. Second set of the second game. Senior Girls Division, first doubles. Raffles Girls School took the first game, 21-9. Currently in the second game, the score is 8-12, with Raffles Girls still in the lead. Good interception by the front player of Raffles Girls School. Bringing the shot down steep and sharp. Good attacking. Wow, nice work by Raffles Girls. Players from Raffles Girls School seems to have an upper hand because she has much more power, as we can see. For ages 11 and 12 in the Primary 5 and Primary 6. The players, if they have good power and strength, it will definitely give them an advantage to the game, because with strength, you are able to dictate the game easier than your opponent. And once you are able to bring the shuttle back all the way to the baseline, usually the weaker opponent in terms of strength will not be able to clear the shot back to you. Most of the time, they will hit either half court or three-quarter court, which makes it easier for you to go for the kill. And that's what we have been seeing in this current first doubles right now. Raffles Girls' School with a clear advantage in their strength and power. Once again, there we have it. Good smash down from the front of the court. Currently at match point, 20-10 in favor of Raffles Girls' School. That went wide. Second doubles in the senior division girls goes to Raffles Girls' School with a convincing win of 21-9 and 21-11. Coming to you live from Hongwen Secondary School. This is the senior division girls finals game, first and second placing. Currently head to a 2-minute break right now. We'll be right back shortly. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back live right now from Hongwen Secondary School. This is the 2021 National School Games B Division Girls South Zone Finals between Raffles Girls School and Tong School. Currently, this is the third out of 5 match. We're currently at the second singles. We have Anaya Castono Ahadi from Raffles Girls School. She's up against Megan Tan Yi Ka from Tong School. We are now watching the third match of the finals games. First singles and first doubles. Both points have went to Raffles Girls School. They have had a really convincing win in both games. Really comfortable win. Raffles Girls School took the first 2 games in really short time. The format of these games today are best of 5. Whoever reaches the first 3 points will win. And currently, Raffles Girls have won the first 2 points. And if Raffles Girls Primary School takes this second singles, they will be the senior division South Zone champions. The shot went just wide. Scores currently at 5-all. Good cross-court smash from Megan Tan of Tong Primary School. We'll see if Megan Tan is able to win this match and bring the team tie to a score of 1-2. If Raffles Girls takes this second singles game, they will be crowned first place champions of the finals. However, all 5 matches today will be played all the way to the end, which is pretty good because it gives all the players a fair chance to compete. Oh, that was quick. We have reached interval with Tong School in the lead of 11-5. Another mistake from the back of the court by Raffles Girls Primary School. Anaya. In the game of badminton, Raffles Girls has always been pretty dominating. Just a few days ago in the South Zone finals of B Division Girls, Raffles Girls School also clinched first place. Let's watch and see if Raffles Girls Primary School will be able to take the champions today. Scores currently at 9-13 with Raffles Girls Primary School in the lead, in the deficit. Oh, a little bit of confusion right there from both line judges. It's called in by the umpire. It's interesting to see how there's pretty significant height difference between both players. Raffles Girls School, represented by Anaya, clearly has an advantage in height. However, Tong's Primary School, represented by Megan Tan, she seems to be coping really well with the difference. And she's even in the lead right now. Really small size compared to her opponent, but doing really well right now. Currently, Tong School has reached game point of 20-13. What a good comeback from Tong School. There we have it. She took the first game pretty easily. The score of 21-13. Going into changing the ends of the court. Short interval of 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
So back with the second set of the second singles here at Hongwen School. As my colleague Wei Han did an excellent job filling in the first singles and the first doubles. Raffles Girls Primary School.
Good afternoon, Roshan.
Storming to a 2-0 lead. Good afternoon, Wei Han.
Yes.
What have you observed so far from this match?
From the first game of the second singles, Megan Tan from Tong School, she took the first game really comfortably. I was just telling the viewers that even though she has a disadvantage to the height difference to her opponent, but she's been doing really well in moving her opponent all around the court. And actually for a player of such petite size, she actually has pretty strong power and strength. Yeah. So that gave her the advantage. And now currently, she's at a 6-point lead right now. Score of 6-0. Doing really well.
Well, it's important that she wins this one with Raffles Girls in the position that they are at the moment, right?
Yes, definitely. Because Raffles Girls has took the first 2 games. So if Tong School loses this one, then the final game will be over. However, they will play to all 5 matches today. Yeah.
Well, that's part of the competitiveness and the spirit of the national school games, making sure all the student athletes have an opportunity to get a game in the final.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really nice. So all the players get a chance to play. Yeah.
It was great to see at least Megan Tan from Tong keeping things alive for her school. Crucial match, this one, between these two players here.
But from how things are looking, I think Tong School has a great chance of still remaining in the game. Currently, we're at 11-0. Megan Tan from Tong School has not dropped a point yet, and we're currently at the interval, 60-second short break.
Well, she's just really cruising, isn't she, Megan?
Yeah, she made it seem so easy. Pretty talented player, I would say.
A good technical analysis of her strengths as well. You mentioned her stature, her size, but still having that power to deliver the shots that she needs.
Yes, it's pretty impressive for, I'm not sure about her age, but she's currently either Primary 5 or Primary 6. This is the senior division girls. So senior division is, they're either in Primary 5 or Primary 6, means 11 or 12 years old. Yeah. I presume she's of the younger, based on her size.
Well, the journey for both these schools started quite a while back. I think 29th of March was when the group stages started, the preliminary rounds, and actually these two schools were in the same group, in Group B, both progressing from there and then quite easily overcoming the opposition in the semi-finals. So here we are.
Both of them currently in the finals. Clearly the strongest team out of the 4. On the adjourning court, the 3rd and 4th placing is currently going on between Fairfield Primary School and Queenstown Primary School.
Yeah, those two losing semi-finalists in this South Zone competition.
Scores currently at 16-2. Megan Tan from Tong Primary School having a really comfortable lead.
Oh,
good net at the front.
Lovely shot that. It's changing the tempo a little bit.
Yes, really well. That went just right.
Forcing an opponent to approach the net to play that shot.
It's a service error from Raffles Go School. Wow, good smash down the line. Once again, another demonstration of her power.
Another wonderful shot there, Wei Han, just to finish things off in this second set here. Again, taking it quite comfortably, 21-3. It's Tong School looking very good for this second singles match. Just as we highlighted earlier, a crucial one for them to take to keep things alive overall in this final.
Currently the score, the overall score, we still have Raffles Girls in the lead of 2-1, as you can see.
We've just seen Tong win the second singles. So overall, 2-1, Raffles Girls Primary School leading things here.
Yeah, so the following match is the second doubles. It's still another really crucial match because Raffles Girls School already has a 2-point lead. So if Raffles Girls were to take the second doubles, then they would clinch the South Zone's B Division senior title. Currently, There's a 2-minute warm-up right now. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
We're about to get underway here in this second doubles match. Things finely poised. Raffles Girls Primary School winning the first singles and the first doubles to take a 2-0 lead in this one. Tong keeping things alive thanks to Megan Tan. And here we go. Second doubles. Tong. They win this one. We go into a deciding fifth match there. The third singles. It's RGPS playing on the far side of the court, wearing the yellow tops. Tracy Chia and Krisha representing Raffles Girls Primary School. And for Tong, on the near side here, playing in blue, we've got Ashlyn Wong and Ng Hui Ling.
Service error right there from Raffles Girls.
got Team Singapore athlete, national player Wei Han alongside me. 3-time bronze medal winner, consecutive SEA Games. How does that feel?
Good afternoon, Roshan. Yeah, that definitely feels good. It's good to be here this afternoon.
Any of these shuttlers caught your eye so far?
I was pretty impressed with Megan Tan in the second singles, the match before this one. She took a convincing win over her opponent from RGPS. Despite her small stature, she really put up a good show, which was really impressive.
Now to our viewers out there who perhaps aren't quite familiar with how development of badminton works in Singapore, could you just run us through it a little bit? What's the system like for young players wanting to come through and potentially maybe represent Singapore?
So currently what we are watching is the senior division of the South Zone. They are in Premi 5 and Premi 6. So for players of this age group, back in my time, I also played badminton as my CCA in primary school. And then following that, I actually went to the Singapore Sports School in my secondary school. So Singapore Sports School is for budding athletes who aspire to pursue badminton as a sport and eventually maybe proceed to the national team. So for players of this current age group in primary school, if they do well in their current age group competitions, they might be scouted and invited to join the Singapore Sports School. Yeah. So that is basically one of the routes to how they could develop their badminton. Yeah.
Interesting avenue there and a nice insight into development of the game here. Good to see there's scouting in place. Players are being watched. Always an opportunity for the student athletes, if they're serious about the game, to take it a step further. As we see Raffles girls primary racing into an 11-3 lead here, Wei Han.
Yeah, that was really quick. Before we know it, they have headed into the interval. So once again, if Raffles Girls takes this second doubles, they will win today's tournament, the finals of the South Zone B division, the senior division.
Senior division, yep.
Yep.
Now, you've been keeping a close eye on the badminton competition. This is your third match that you're covering?
Yeah, this is my third match co-commentating.
What were the first two? Which divisions were those? Can you recall?
Yeah, the first two divisions were both the B divisions, so they are secondary 3 and 4. Yeah, so today what I'm watching is really totally different dynamics. Yeah, it's primary school today.
Well, good to see, across the varying ages, groups of players coming through and you get a nice idea of what's out there.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to watch as well. Actually giving me a trip down memory lane because I used to play in such tournaments at their age as well.
Which school did you used to play for?
In primary school, I represented Gongshang Primary School.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in the East Zone.
Yep.
Yep.
And then it was sports school after that, right?
Yes, sports school. That was in the South Zone. North Zone, sorry. Wow, good job shot by Raffles Girls. Currently scores at 14-4. Really comfortable 10-point lead right here.
And you're an expert in the doubles as well, Wei Han. Is there anything that Tong can do to perhaps try and turn this around, or is it just a matter of the technical difference in the technical quality between the two pairings?
There is quite a stark difference between their skills and their power, definitely. So, as we can see here, Raffles Girls definitely has the upper hand. What I would advise the Tong girls to do is probably to try to get the shots in, maybe. Try to keep in the rallies instead of making simple errors. But once again, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, it's always easier from the commentary position.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're here to lend us your fantastic insight and advice. I mean, you're such an experienced player as well, so I'm sure they'll be listening out for this and wanting to hear what you think.
But as we can see, I think Raffles Girls has better movement, better skills, which explains, the current score right now.
Oh, another wonderful drop shot there at the net.
Yeah, good placement.
Right, Tracy Chia, 19-24 now.
Yeah, game point to Raffles Girls.
That's it. That's the title for them, Raffles Girls Primary School. And
First game.
oh, was it the first game?
Yeah,
I thought
first game.
this was the second one, right? First game went to Raffles Girls Primary School. Quite comfortably. They're just
Changing ends
switching
of the court.
sides now.
Yep. Currently at a 60-second short break.
We're just wondering what the advice is from the coach there for Tong School. Wonder if he's actually heard you sitting courtside. We're quite close to the courts as well, so he might have picked up a couple of things from you.
I'm not so sure about that. Probably he's too engrossed in the game to hear us
To be
speaking.
focusing on what we're saying. So back underway here, Raffles Girls Primary School. In that first one comfortably. Cruising their way to taking this second doubles match. Just a reminder for you, Raffles Girls Primary School, Tracy Chia and Krisha, near side of the court here playing in those yellow tops. Ashlyn Wong and Ng Hui Ling playing for Tong School in the blue tops on the far side of the court. Looks like there might have been a little bit of an injury here.
They might have clashed with each other, or the racket might have hit her face, I think. Not exactly sure what's going on at the far end.
She's faced away from us at the moment, but it's serious enough to garner a bit of attention from the coaching and teaching staff here. Let's hope she's not too seriously injured. We're all hoping here that she's not too seriously hurt. She's just walking off the court here, going to the washroom there, locker room there. So we will have a bit of a stoppage here for an injury. Hope things will be okay.
Yeah, I hope it's nothing too serious.
As Wei-Han mentioned, there might have been a clash between the racket and her face, perhaps.
Yeah, that's just my guess. Actually, that has happened to me before.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's actually pretty common in doubles when there's some miscommunication between you and your partner. Sometimes you both go for the same shot, and you clash in between. Yeah, there was actually once in training, my partner hit me with his racket, and I had a really big bump on my face. Yeah, that took a few days to go away.
So yeah, while we're in this little injury break, we'll just come back after the players return to the court here. We'll take a quick break with Raffles Girls Primary School currently leading at the moment. See you in a few minutes. That was sorted out quicker than we expected. That's great to see. Tong's pair back on court here. Just need to get the scores adjusted. That's what they're addressing at the moment. (2-0) to Tong. And it's Raffles Girls Primary School trying to get some clarification as well after that stoppage.
Oh, it's actually 1-0.
It's gone back to 1-0.
Some confusion right there. Good smash by Raffles Girls.
Well, let's remember as well, we have students as line judges, the students keeping score as well, so you can absolutely understand if there's a little bit of confusion at times with some of the scoring court side.
And the line judges, you can see, they are both players from the same school.
Yeah.
Actually, in normal circumstances, if it was not for COVID, the line judges would be players from other schools. Yeah, but because I think they did not want to mix the COVID bubble, so they had to keep it within their own schools.
Well, all sorts of protocols at the moment we've got to follow, and rightly so. And it's great. And I'll talk about this and how national school games have returned for the student athletes, at least in some form, in some of the events that we've had. We've had sepak takraw, table tennis, volleyball, badminton here, of course. And after what happened last year in terms of not being able to see out that competition, you get training sessions, you go for that, but as an athlete, Wei Han, you're always looking for that competition, aren't you? Something to test yourself against.
Yes, definitely. We train to compete. Yeah, so last year in 2020, I heard that the national school games were not allowed to commence.
Yep.
Yeah, so I believe the players must be feeling a bit frustrated. Yeah, because they were training hard for it, preparing for it, and in the end, the national school games couldn't proceed. Yeah, so it's good to see that this year it's back in action again.
That was an excellent smash initially by Krisha from Raffles Girls, just to get them into a 7-2 lead, which has now very quickly become 8-2.
Another good smash from Raffles Girls. Once again, taking a really comfortable early lead in the second game.
Is there a trend in the badminton circles about, perhaps an aggressive style of play versus a more defensive style of play? Do the aggressive style of players tend to do a little bit better? Or do you have to mix both aspects of that game to succeed? Do you have to find a balance between that defensive and attacking style of play?
Yes, definitely. It will be good to find a balance, but for players currently at this age and this level of what we're watching right now, it would be good to just have an attacking, because they're not exactly well trained in their skills. So whoever has the attacking strategy will always have the upper hand, because strength and power is definitely a limitation between players of this age. Yeah, so if you keep the attack going, you definitely will have the upper hand and the advantage. Yep.
So we're into a timeout here. Just a little bit of a break as Raffles Girls Primary School go into an 11-3 lead. And since we've got a break in play, Wei-Han, what's it been like for you in your own preparations last year with the disruptions of COVID and the changes that you've seen this year?
Yeah, so last year when circuit breaker happened, so we couldn't train outside as we usually do in the sports hub. So we had home-based training, every day to replace. We still have 2 sessions training at home to replace what we couldn't train outside. Yeah, and once the circuit breaker ended, we went straight back to training. Yeah, and currently training is at full-fledged right now, and we are looking forward to going for some competitions. We have we have SEA Games at the end of this year.
Yep.
In end of November to December, held in the Philippines. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that.
gunning for another medal, of course.
Hopefully we can do that for Singapore. Yes.
All right, we'll continue our focus on the here and now there. Raffles girls responding very well with the domination of this second doubles here.
With a 10-point lead of 14-4. Service went wide.
Tracy Chia with the service for Raffles girls.
Good shot, bring it down, even though she hit the frame of her racket.
Yeah, I was just wondering if she actually mishit that a bit.
She did miss it, yes. But it still got her the point. Good smash at the front of the court once again by Tracy Chia.
It just came to her so quickly as well, and she smashed it into her opponent. Giving her
right down.
enough time to sort of readjust, right?
Yes. Another point to Raffles goals. That was a shot that went really deep into the baseline.
19-4.
19-4.
There's 2 away. That's in play.
Match point to Raffles Gold School. 1 more point to victory. There we have it.
And there you go.
Yep.
Good, strong performance there by second doubles pairing from Raffles Girls Primary School. Tracy Chia and Krisha winning this quite comfortably. 21-4. 2 games to love. And it's one of these things as well that I see in schools competitions is the schools, even though they've won the match and they've sealed up the title, they tend not to celebrate that much. I'm not quite sure what it is. But you like to see them get a little bit more excited.
Yeah, that's true.
In situations like that. I mean, it's a little bit weird, a little bit strange for me to sort of see this.
Yes, now that you say it, that's true. They don't really have much of a reaction, actually. Maybe they haven't really registered the fact that they already won.
I mean, tell me, Wan, that's not the way it is when you win your medals, is it? As we see here quite clearly, Raffles Girls Primary School taking those 3 matches, the first singles, the first doubles quite comfortably, and then the second doubles to go on and win this final of the South Zone Senior Division Badminton Girls Competition. Just the second singles, Tong School's Megan Tan picking up a win in that one, but otherwise it's Raffles Girls Primary School who've been in complete control of this final, and they've actually won it.
Yes, congratulations to Raffles Girls Primary School. They're crowned the Senior Division South Zone champions.
We'll have the third singles coming up just shortly, but it's all academic really. So Jaylin Teo comes up against Lo Yingfang, and we'll have that in just a few moments' time, so stick around. Back here at Hongwon School and the finals of the South Zone Senior Division. Primary schools, basically. Raffles Girls Primary School against Tong School. And Raffles Girls have actually taken a 3-1 lead, so they've actually already won this final. But we're having to go all the way just to make sure all the shuttlers get an opportunity. Third singles. All academic here, really. Raffles Girls Primary School have already secured the title. Quite comfortably, in fact. Winning the first singles and the first doubles before being pegged back. The second singles, Megan Tan from Tong, picking up the win over Anaya from Raffles Girls Primary School. But the second doubles pairing, Tracy Chia and Krisha from Raffles Girls taking the win there to seal up the title. So the third singles is underway here. Tong's Lo Ying Fang playing in the blue, the near side here with Jadelyn Teo from Raffles Girls Primary School playing on that far side in the yellow. Got a Team Singapore athlete as well alongside me. And Wei Han, who's been excellent in her coverage of the school's badminton competition so far, providing us with some wonderful insight.
Thank you, Roshan, for saying that. That's good encouragement for me. Really appreciate Sports SG giving me this opportunity to try out commentary. It's been really fun and interesting so far.
Yeah, I think it's great. You know, you're getting athletes involved as well. They're able to provide their insight.
Yeah, in terms of the game, right?
Yeah, into these matches. And with all the experiences as well as you've had, all your development, we already heard about development structures for badminton in Singapore. Already spotting a potential talent here, perhaps in Megan Tan from Tong. And that's just my opinion. Don't want to put added pressure on her. I just want to see her develop a game.
And currently, we're looking at Lo Ying Fang from Tong Primary School. She's currently in an 8-point lead. Also doing really well.
It looks like they've got a couple of very good individuals in the singles department with Megan and Ying Fang here.
Yes, especially the second and third singles as we're looking. I'm wondering if it would have made a difference if they had fielded these two players in the first singles.
But that strategy thing is interesting as well. In terms of how they set up for which players to take part in which events and the order, the running order of the matches. That's down to the coach, isn't it? Yeah,
it's the coach who decides the lineup. And because the players are not allowed to repeat the events, so they can only play either in the singles or the doubles. Yeah, giving all players a fair chance to play. So usually for the finals, because it's the most important match, they will field their strongest players first, to hopefully secure the first 3 points and clinch the goal.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about that as well. And you want to put your best players to go first because you want to put the strongest out there.
Yes, but sometimes they will also choose to put the strongest players maybe in the middle. So if the first few players loses, then at least the stronger player can catch up. Yeah. I'm not sure about what the coach's strategy were.
Well, that's fine, but Ying Fang, 14 love up here.
Really impressive. She hasn't dropped a point nor made a mistake on her end.
Well, it appears to me like she's got pretty good technical quality here.
Yes. Her strokes looking really good and her footwork as well. And really consistent, I would say, to have not made an unforced error.
Which is a great point because it's something we see in schools games. You know, we see student athletes, obviously they're young, they're still learning, tending to make all these unforced errors, giving simple points away. But this has been really impressive, the way she sort of dominated this game.
Definitely. It's quite an eye-opener for me. Wow. 18-0.
I don't want to jinx it, but we could be headed for a shutout here.
That's another good retrieval from the low end of the front court. Wow, lucky net shot right there.
Just enough on that. Just enough on that to get it across.
Really good work from Loh Ing Fang. That went wide. That is the first game goes to Loh Ing Fang from Ai Tong School. She took the first game really comfortably, 21-0.
Wow.
Not
Incredible.
giving any chance to opponent at all.
Wow, Jadelyn Teo not scoring a point there. Incredible stuff by Loh Ying Fang. That's not something that is very common, is it, in badminton? 21
No,
love.
it definitely isn't, and especially for players at this age group. She seems really mature for her age, the way she plays. Yeah, her stroke is really good and smooth as well.
Well, a name to keep an eye on surely then.
Yeah,
Loh Ying Fang
definitely.
from Ai Tong School. Might be donning sports school colours perhaps in the future. We'll see.
We'll see, we'll see. Wow, that's another good retrieving. Her footwork's really good and fluid. I'm really impressed. And the way she controls the shuttle as well.
Well, it just seems to me like she's quite intelligent in the way she's sort of moving her opponent around as well, the court.
Yes,
at times.
very.
Just changing that shot selection. That's another brilliant one.
Really clever. And good control of the shuttle as well. That's not easy for a player her age. That went in again.
Wow. It's just really giving Jadelyn Teo a tough time here. Storing a bit of pride for her school, but
Oh, good shot again.
on
Very
an
nice
individual
placement.
level, Wei Han just really impressive and showing us all what she can do.
Oh. I have nothing but
Praise for
praise for her. I'm running out of praise to give her.
I'm not going to make your job more difficult by trying to squeeze out some criticism. We're not here for that. We're here to support these athletes, student athletes. Great to see developing talents.
But it's really encouraging to see Jadelyn Teo from Raffles Go School. She's still giving her best and not really giving up. Still trying for every shot, even though she's not really
There's a
able.
difference.
Yeah.
There is a difference in the level between the players. But what's important is that competitive nature and that spirit is still there.
Yes, really good. Really good to see.
Which is something that, above and beyond as she races into an 11 love lead here.
Wow. I'm wondering why they did not put her for
In
the first singles.
Earlier
Yes.
singles, yeah. It is strange now when you think about it, because it could have been a situation where Ai Tong were coming into this with the advantage
Yeah.
instead of already having lost the final. Perhaps something for the coach to think about going forward.
Yeah.
Make
Good
an
learning point.
learning point. Yep, it's always about that. Reflecting, seeing where you can do better. As we get back underway.
It's out. 12 love. Still not dropping a point yet, single point.
Well, exquisite.
Yes,
Top
really,
shot
really
again.
delicate. Ah, first mistake.
And a wry
Right
smile.
there on the face.
A smile on the face as well. Ying Fang. Oh, I'm sorry, Ying Fang. You don't get the 100% record from these two sets here. But still, we're all very impressed.
Yes. I also really like how serious Ying Fang is, even though she has such a great lead, but she's still putting in 100% to give into the game.
Yeah, and it must be challenging as well, you know, from that motivation perspective of coming into this game, knowing that, you know, your school's already lost.
Yeah.
So it's great to see that she still wants to give off her best. She wants to show off the best of her abilities. Which is always a great sign in terms of the attitude that she has.
Yes, really great attitude. I really admire that. Even though her school has already lost the tie, yeah. Good smash.
Now, I'll tell you what, Wei Han, are we seeing a little bit of a problem in her game? She's dropped 2 points already now.
That's
I'm
not
joking,
a really
obviously.
big problem.
Just kidding.
That was a well-fought 2 points from Jadeline from Raffles Girls' School.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for Jadeline.
Almost went over.
So 2 points away now, Ying Fang, from sealing out an impressive performance in this third singles match.
Yes. The footwork's really good and the placement is really straight down the line. Wow. Match point to Lo Ying Fang.
There it is. 21-2 after winning the first set, 21-0. Very impressive performance by Lo Ying Fang from Tong to get a bit of pride back for her school there. Wonderful individual performance, Wei Han. And just run us through your thoughts from this senior division girls badminton final for the South Zone between Raffles Girls Primary School and Tong.
Yeah, once again, want to congratulate Raffles Girls Primary School for winning the Senior Division South Zone champions. They put up really strong fight, especially in the first singles and first doubles. It was really straightforward, especially in the second doubles as well. But just want to give a special mention to Megan Tan from Tong School, who played in the second singles, and Lo Ying Fang also, who played in the third singles.
Yeah, we just readjust the scoring there for you, just to reflect that it was Tong that actually won the third singles.
Yes.
Lo Ying Fang with an impressive performance, and as you mentioned earlier as well, Megan Tan, the two
yes,
shuttlers playing in the singles, winning their respective matches, and that's all you can really do. You're given the responsibility to go out and win your match, and they've done that. Tong School losing this one by 3-2. We will have a roundup of this match, Wei Han, and as she's touched on, an impressive display overall. Wei Han, you just want to end things off with your final opinions?
Yeah, it's been an afternoon of great matches. Seen some really interesting games, and I guess we have some probably up-and-coming talents as well that we have spotted this afternoon. Yeah, so it's really good to be here today, Roshan.
Well, it's been great to work with you, Wei Han, and all the best to you with the badminton competitions that you have coming up in the SEA Games at the towards the end of the year. Hope to see you soon, and I'll be keeping an eye out on your progress. Thank you for your insight once again. Congratulations to Raffles Girls Primary School for taking this one, the South Zone Senior Division Badminton title.